So I don't know if you've seen the news by now, but Hinds, Denver City Councilman, who I believe is already a councilman running for re-election, participated in a debate against his opponent in, you guessed it, an inaccessible arena. Not only was this arena inaccessible for him, he was forced, coerced, whatever you want to call it, to climb up on the stage. This man is a quadriplegic, paralyzed from a car accident from the chest down. And as a man, I would imagine what they made that man do is 100 times more humiliating than if it were a woman. Not only that, but it was in a room full of hundreds of people. I believe it was 100 plus people. You mean to tell me you couldn't find 2 men to lift that man in his wheelchair? It's, I think he said, a 400-pound wheelchair because it's motorized. You couldn't find 2 men to help him? Hell, women couldn't raise their hand and help him. Let's play the equality card here. Couldn't get a few women to be like, let's help this man? There was a million ways to do this than having him climb up the stairs. His body, he's paralyzed from the chest down. His arms have to be weak. I mean, quadriplegics work out, so maybe not. Maybe he's strong. I don't know. I don't know the guy. I don't even know his political affiliation, and I really, frankly, don't care, because people with disabilities are completely overlooked when it comes to services, money, and everything else. So I'm hoping that this man uses what happens to him as a spotlight of what happens to millions and millions of disabled Americans every single day. What happened to him is bad enough to use as one example, and I hope he fights it. I know the arena is apologetic, blah, blah, blah. They were exposed, so they're only sorry because of that. Are they going to actually make anything accessible? Probably not. They might do a half-assed job, like portable shit. I don't know. They'll half-ass it just to appease. But this is why we fight for accessibility. You know, there's so many different social justice movements that fight for emotion, that fight for, you know, feelings and mindsets, where there are actual physical barriers for people in this country that need to be fixed. Let's not even get into the infrastructure, which never gets fixed, because political parties just like to run on things, and they wouldn't have anything to run on if they fixed most of the problems that we have in this country. Whole other rant. But I'm pissed at what happened to this man. And, sir, I was born with spina bifida. We have completely different disabilities. We probably have completely different politics, because I think you are on the opposite party. But I don't care. If there is one thing that should be uniting this country, it is the forgotten men and women with disabilities who get the short end of the stick constantly. And I will sit shoulder to shoulder with you and fix this, because I have a ton of ideas and nobody listens to me. So maybe you will. Maybe you'll give me the microphone that I've been begging for years. And I will do whatever I can to amplify yours. And I'm sure this incident is not something that you wanted notoriety for, or fame, or to all of a sudden put your name out there on the map. But we're going to make this right. We're going to turn it into a great thing for millions and millions of people with disabilities all across America. I promise you. Okay? Do better. Make this country accessible, especially, they knew this man was going to be there. Okay? They could have immediately said, okay, we're not accessible, you might want to pick a different place. So that not only falls on the arena, it falls on the people who booked the arena. Why did they pick that place? There's so many questions. There's so much that's annoying about the story. And it needs to be fixed. And it needs to be addressed big time. And I will not stop until it is. I have friends that can spread this message. I would like to make contact with the councilman. He saved one of my tweets the other day, so I am a little bit on his radar. But let's spread this like wildfire. Subscribe if you want to keep updated on this, because if there is any sort of change made, or if there's any contact between me and the councilman that we're going to be working together to do something, you will be notified on this channel. So please subscribe. Please share this like crazy, and I will talk to you guys next time.